Hello students. So today let's begin with the third chapter of civics, that is how the state government works. Here they have put on a question for everyone. Whose responsibility? So here they have shown an image. It says, hey, look at this. It says that there is water shortage in our state and people are falling sick. So one girl is saying, they are sitting in the library where one girl is saying to another that a newspaper has reported that there is shortage of water in our state and people are also falling sick. In many villages, people were found to be drinking unclean water. Streams have dried up and so have tanks. In the worst affected areas, villagers have been carrying water across great distances. So people are falling sick because they have been drinking unclean water. When you drink unclean water, you fall sick. And even the streams have dried up and the tanks has also dried up. In the worst affected areas, that is the most affected areas, villagers have to travel long to get the water from great distances. People at the district headquarters, Patalpuram, receive water supply once in 3 days. The district hospital here is overflowing with patients, a large number of whom are children with acute diarrhea. Then there are other problems because of shortage of water, that at the district headquarters of Patalpuram, people there receive water from taps only once in 3 days. And the district hospital there is overflowing with patients and most of them are children who are suffering from acute diarrhea. They are suffering from diarrhea. So let's listen what did we study last year. Last year we discussed the fact that government works at 3 levels: local, state and national, and looked at the work of local government in some detail. Last year we studied about them in some detail, about the rural panchayat, local self-government. In this chapter we will examine what is the work of the state. How does this take place in the democracy? How does the state work in a democracy? What is the role of member of legislative assembly and ministers? How do people express their views or demand action from the government? And we look at these questions through the example of health. We will try to understand these questions with the problem of health. So here they are again discussing on the TV news. They say 10 people have died from diarrhea. Is that possible? Can anyone really die from it? Who knows? Just hope I don't get in. Then that afternoon, my mother said not to have any iced drinks from the market. She gave one of her lectures this morning. You have to be responsible for your health, Shirin. So they are discussing that in newspaper they read, or in TV news they read, that 10 people have died because of diarrhea. So that girl is asking, is it possible to die because of diarrhea? Who knows? Just hope. Then the other girl says that I don't know, let's just hope that I don't face this problem. Then that afternoon when they were returning from somewhere, one girl said that afternoon when they were returning home, one of the girls said that her mother told her that she should not eat iced drinks from the market and she is responsible for her own health. So her mother gave her lecture this morning. So the other girl is laughing, ha ha ha. And suddenly there is a police who stops them. Then this road is blocked due to rally. They have garrowed the MLA's residence. Really? Why? Has he done something? Haha. They seem more angry about what he hasn't done. And we demand that the authorities take immediate action to bring the public health situation under control. Our MLA must take the responsibility for this. What a loud voice he has. He must be a leader or something. Shh, I saw him on TV too. He is the member of the opposition. So here they said that when they were stopped by the police, the they asked that why the police said that this road is blocked and they have घेरोड मतलब पूरा घेर लिया है, एमएलए के रेसिडेंस को घेर लिया है. तो एक लड़की पूछती है क्यों, उन्होंने कुछ किया है क्या? So the police says no, people are angry for the reasons what he has not done. He has not fulfilled the responsibilities that he should have. And then they hear the voice of a person who says that we demand the authorities, we demand the people to take immediate action, we demand the people of the government to take immediate action and to bring the public health situation under control. And it is our MLA's responsibility to do this. So they are discussing that what a loud noise he has. So he might be some leader or something, that he is because he is speaking. So the other girl says that no, he is the, I saw him TV because he is the member of opposition party. Now opposition party is the party who is not in the, who does not rule. In the above section, you have read about some events in Patalpuram. You may be familiar with the official names such as collector, medical officer, etc. But have you heard of an MLA and the Legislative Assembly? Do you know the MLA of your area? Can you identify which party he or she belongs to? So, okay, we discussed that it is the responsibility of MLA. You might have heard the terms such as collector, district collector, medical officer, but have you ever heard the term MLA, that is member of Legislative Assembly, or the term Legislative Assembly? Do you know who is the MLA of your area? So this is your homework. You have to ask your parents that who is the MLA of your area and which party does he or she belongs to. So there are certain questions. Why is this happening in Patalpuram? You have to write down these questions also. Why is this a serious problem? And what actions do you think can be taken in the above situation, and who do you think should take this action? So you have to write down 5 questions today. Continuing further, members of the Legislative Assembly are elected by the people, are elected through elections. Whenever there is direct elections of the state assembly, MLAs are being chosen. Then they become the members of the Legislative Assembly. Once they win the elections, then they become the members of the Legislative Assembly. Now Legislative Assembly is just as the Lok Sabha. On central level we have Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, but on the state level we have Legislative Council and Legislative Assembly. Legislative Assembly is the lower house of the state, whereas Legislative Council is the upper house of the state. So when they are elected, they become member of the lower house of the state, that is Legislative Assembly, and all members form the government. In this way, we say that MLAs represent people. Because they are chosen by the people, they are elected by the people, we can say that MLAs represent people. They represent us at the government level. They have talked about the example, but we will study this example in the next class in detail so that you can come to know about various aspects. Thank you.